30 degrees of flap on now for the crew of the DHL-757. They're entering at about 150 knots and 100 feet, and when they get to display centre, it'll be into the dirty 360 that Spiv mentioned, flaps then to 20 degrees, raising the gear and sustaining a 45-degree bank to the left.
Flapping coming up and the undercarriage housing opening up, the gear catching round. It'll clean the aircraft up, keeping 20 degrees of flap initially until he comes all the way back round onto the display centre.
You may recall from RIAT, so they're not too distant past, the 757s of the Royal New Zealand Air Force's number 40 Squadron, who operate two in the combi role, flying both military cargo and operating as troop carriers.
And one of those was over in the UK only the other week, taking in the Waddington AirShow during that deployment. But its main reason for coming over was to bring a party of Royal New Zealand Air Force Bomber Command veterans for the unveiling of the memorial in London's Green Park. The DHL-757, meanwhile, completing this 360-degree turn.
The engines here are a pair of Rolls-Royce RB211 turbofans, engines you'll find on many of today's civil aircraft, including the Boeing 747-57, having been developed for the Lockheed L1011 TriStar. The engine's design is some 45 years old now.
And it's always impressive to see an aeroplane such as this being displayed with relatively low fuel. Of course, no cargo on board and a small crew, so the light weight of the aeroplane really affording it an excellent performance on display.
As DHL-Air UK are based at the East Midlands Airport, the company celebrates 30 years of operation this year, having been formed as Elan Air in 1982, operating charter flights on behalf of DHL using the Armstrong Whitworth Argosy and Handley Page Herald, then the Vickers Merchantman variant of the Vanguard.
Climbing the aircraft, eventually up to 300 feet to come back through from the right for a slow pass, speed back to back.
And again, once they get past display centre, the crew will be positioning away from the A-axis on the 45-degree line, climbing to 1,000 feet, and then making a left turn through 225 degrees to come back onto the A-axis for their next fly past.
Always impressive to see a large aircraft as this close up and low down.
You'll see no winglets on this aircraft, but they are available for retrofitting to existing 757s to improve the type's efficiency. And when we see the 767 from DHL displaying tomorrow, that aircraft is winglet equipped.
Yes, this development of the 200 series, which was the most popular of the 757, accounting for some 913 of the 1,000.
Position for his final manoeuvre.
The end then of a very impressive routine and an excellent sight over Fairford from DHL-Air with their Boeing 757-236 Special Freighter. And the display crew there